For 2 years, the story on Germany was simple. Hundreds of thousands of jobs, nobody to fill them. Come now, they need you. That story just flipped. Hiring in Germany has slowed down hard this year. Some industries are actually cutting staff. If you were planning around the old story, you might be tempted to drop the whole idea. Don't. What's happening underneath this slowdown is actually the reason 2026 might be the smartest year to start, not the worst. This part is just fact, no spin. Confidence among German employers about hiring has dropped to its lowest point since the pandemic. More than 20 major industry groups are reducing headcount instead of growing it. Manufacturing's getting hit especially hard. Partly the economy cooling off, partly companies finally leaning into automation for jobs that used to need people. So anyone telling you right now, Germany's begging for workers, just show up, they're working off old headlines. But there's a number underneath all of this that doesn't move with the economy because it's about people, not job postings. Germany's pension system currently has roughly 3 working people supporting every retiree. By 2060, that ratio could fall to almost 1 to 1. Closer term, between now and 2028, close to 4.7 million people in Germany are projected to retire. Some estimates push that past 7 million by the mid-2030s. Those aren't projections based on guesses about the future. Those are people already in their late 50s and 60s today. The timeline is already set. So, this slowdown, it's a pause, not a reversal. When it ends, Germany isn't just going back to needing workers, it's going to need workers and replace everyone who retired during the quiet years. The gap gets wider, not smaller. Here's where it gets useful for you specifically. Moving to Germany isn't fast under the best conditions. Getting foreign qualifications recognized, reaching a usable level of German. Most skilled jobs want B1, healthcare often wants B2, working through the visa process. For most people, that's a year plus from start to actually landing a job. Right now, while the headlines say not hiring, fewer people are bothering to start that process. Less competition for the prep work itself, language courses, document recognition, building savings. If you start now, by the time you're actually ready to apply for roles, you're not walking in alongside everyone who waited for Germany's hiring again to make headlines again. You're already through the slow part. The mechanism for this is something called the Opportunity Card, Chancenkarte in German. It launched in 2024. What's different about it? You don't need a job offer first. It's points-based. Qualifications, age, language ability, work experience, prior time in Germany all count toward a score. Hit the threshold, you get a visa to go look for work. Once there, you get up to a year to job hunt, and during that year, you're allowed to work part-time, up to 20 hours a week. So it's not pure savings burn while you search. There's some income. With hiring slower right now, that search year might take more patience than it would have 2 years ago. That's real. But if you're using that time productively, improving German, getting any local work experience, even part-time, you're positioning yourself for the rebound, not just waiting for luck. One more number worth knowing. Among international students already studying in Germany, people already there, already learning the language, already in the system, only about a third say they feel ready for the job market. Not because the jobs don't exist, because of language gaps and not having professional connections. If people already inside the country are running into that wall, arriving from outside with no German and no local contacts, expecting an immediate blue card job, is setting yourself up to struggle and probably blame the country for it afterward. The jobs aren't the bottleneck. Readiness is. Practically in order. Start German now, today, not after a visa gets approved. B1 minimum, B2 for healthcare and most regulated professions. Get your qualifications checked against Germany's recognition system. Find out now if your degree or certification needs anything extra. An exam, a bridging course, while you have time to handle it. Run your own numbers through the Opportunity Card point system. See where you actually stand. If you're short, you'll know exactly what to work on. And build savings during this period. The The part-time work during your search year helps, but in a slower market, it won't carry you completely. Going in with a cushion changes how that year feels. 2 years ago, Germany desperate, come immediately. This year, Germany cutting jobs. Both got reported as the full picture. Neither was. The slowdown is real. The retirements aren't optional and aren't slowing down. When those two lines cross again, the people ready will be the ones who use this quiet period to prepare instead of giving up on it. If you know someone who wrote off Germany because of this year's headline, send them this. They're working off half the story.